posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Cowboys offense will have first crack. And here comes Drew Mestamaker. He's a transfer from North Texas. He threw for 6 touchdowns in their victory last time out. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hawkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Second down, he'll throw it. They're working that left side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Third down, and they'll need 2 on this initial drive of the game. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. He'll throw on third down. Firing to the right, complete. Could not make his way to the corner. Well, they were counting on winning the... Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to keep the drive alive. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on fourth down, and rolling the dice pays off. And the Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Barnes.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
They'll go to the air on second and short. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. Big gain on that one as he stepped out of bounds with a first down. Looks as if we have an injured Cowboy on the play. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. From the gun. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. First points of the day are on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They marched 78 yards down the field, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Now the Thunderbirds offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
No, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
And the defense got him at the 27.
If a free safety comes blitzing, you've got to throw a slant behind it to the receiver. So that time, the quarterback and receiver, they may not have been on the same page.
The Thunderbirds trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Jackson gonna throw it. Quickly complete. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowpokes. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spotted, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Here comes the offense on first down. Right back to the well. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Back to pass on second down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, Cowboys. Rolling into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
This offense. So good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And it's the Thunderbirds want to crank the tempo. Jackson will throw. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They try to pop a run on the draw. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Thunderbirds will line it up on 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Fires on the move. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And it's the Thunderbirds decide to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Cowboys come out to get this drive started. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Taken in on the right side by Coleman. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field. Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. They're throwing for it on 4th down. He's going to take a shot. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Delayed handoff. It's Hawkins. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Back to pass. Middle of the field, Coleman's got it. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the first down. And the Cowboys are rolling down the field. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield on first down. Shoots it to the left. almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got a man. It's Hawkins. At the 20, he's got space. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. The Cowboys, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off.
That's a decision the quarterback would love to have back. Down here in this area of the field in the red zone, these windows, they close so quickly. Everything just has to be done a little bit faster. You've got to be so much more precise, and as a result of being late on the throw, they turn it over in the red zone.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Thunderbirds moving quickly to the line. They'll go right back to him. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Clips it out to the back. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. And it's the Thunderbirds send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Wants to return it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Plucks it out of the air. Got room at the 35. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Runs through a man. He might have space. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's looking to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Cowboys! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Now, you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point, Dave.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now. Chip into this lead. Try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And you think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just it's a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
The Thunderbirds now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And it's the Thunderbirds line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. On his way back from the 20. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. After ripping off a big chunk of yardage, you figure they're going to go right back after him. 1st and 10 from the 31. Running inside, it's Hawkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, going to the air. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Really good job there. Don't force anything. Take your time, and he finds his man for the first down.
Yeah, and I think really good job by seeing the defense. Understand that they're dropping back. They're taking away most things. All right, get the ball to my running back. He can make plays after he catches it. Nice job by the quarterback seeing the situation and where to go with the football.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling a rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They got nothing and probably didn't like it on the last play. They'll have another chance on 3rd and goal from the 1. From the gun, wants to pass. Pistols firing, touchdown Cowboys. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
And the extra point makes it 28-0. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse, and this offense needs to start now. Like, we got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and continue it, because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
Jackson will throw. Under fire. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the grab on the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like the back end.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Unloads to the right. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He'll try to take it back.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they've put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Oh, they're after him. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He wants to change this route. The run inside. It's Hawkins. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Pressure coming. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to fire on second down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys! Got it right in the heart of the end zone. On to attempt the try. And they tack on the extra point for nothing lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. Where did he go? And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. And the Cowboys will kick it away to crank up the second half. on the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
I caught up with the Thunderbirds head coach. The biggest concern he has right now is their offense. They do have an opportunity to take the field and start the third quarter. He said, we have got to gain momentum. This home team and home crowd is making it difficult, but he said, I believe in our guys. We talked at the half, we've made some adjustments, and we'll see if they're able to come out and get back on track to start the third. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Got rid of it just in time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And this is why this team is losing this game right now. They cannot protect their quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Thunderbirds will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time they'll crank it up from inside the red zone. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Picks up the first down. Finally run out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 18. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Looking for a crease, it's Hawkins. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Back to the ground game on the left. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him...
Touchdown, Oklahoma State. Middle of the end zone, he's got it. His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. They'll run play action. Here comes the heat. It's complete to the right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And I wish I could bring you some hope, but, man, this defense, again, you know, they already got the lead. They got their ears pinned back. They're rushing the quarterback. I know this one's over, but offensively, let's find a way to protect our guy, put something together. Maybe we find a way to make this respectable at some point in the football game.
The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Oklahoma State sends out the offense to start this drive. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
They go right back to him. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Cowboys come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Cowboys have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Jackson will throw. On the move, he fires. It's caught. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Bringing the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Into the third quarter of this opening week of the season. It's now 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. How aggressive might this play call be on third and short from the 46? From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. And it's the Thunderbirds will punt it away on fourth down. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. So the Cowboys offense heads onto the field to start this drive. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. The Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Get it out on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He's looking deep. Finds a spot in the middle. Oh, a lot of space. Inside the he is in. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Sends it back in motion. Here's the pressure. And it's a sack.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm thinking about chipping this defensive end with running backs. I'm leaving my tight ends in to help this tackle because we cannot block him. He's already got 2 sacks.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Oklahoma State has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Complete to the right. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. The Thunderbirds will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll take it on the return. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. This quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing late in the game with this big.
Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Cowboys back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time he wants to throw. He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Cowboys! A great catch and run for 6. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. That's caught. It's Jefferson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they had hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Wants to go right back downfield. Under fire. Got his man on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw it. Good timing on the quick out. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And it's the Thunderbirds who will have it 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Working that left side now. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Thunderbirds are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. The play action fake. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught for a touchdown. They're going to play this one through to the end, but this is pretty much window dressing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, listen, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. The team is rallying around their quarterback. He has been terrific today. Every time he comes off the field, they're patting him on the back, making sure he knows that he is their guy. His performance has been stellar. Not a big surprise, but still, the way he's shown up and shown some composure and poise, the guys are rallying and loving what they're seeing from their QB. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked it off, and this defense really needed something to go right. Bringing it back. He's at the touchdown, Thunderbirds. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Love to see the defense still fighting hard this late in the game. Great job jumping the route, catching it, takes it back for a touchdown. Not too much time to celebrate, though. You're still trailing in this game. You still got some work to do, but no doubt that play is going to give this defense a little bit more confidence.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Let's go to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Oklahoma State sideline. This is so fun to watch these guys hype up their wide receiver. Every time they come off the field, there is yet another celebration. He has been an incredible downfield target, over 160 yards receiving, and he continues to eat. The quarterback keeps telling him, hey, you're my guy. I'm looking for you every play. They are feeding off of his energy here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Off play action. He's got an open man. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on 1st down. and just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Tight end finds a soft spot. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. And here we go, final play of the game right here. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Looking for a big play. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He'll go.